So, my neighbor Dave has always been one of those back to basics kind of guys. Last summer, he decided to start a backyard chicken coop, which, honestly, sounded pretty great. Fresh eggs, happy birds, maybe even a rustic Instagram account if he could ever figure out how to use hashtags. The first week, everything was normal: clucking, scratching, the occasional chicken escape that required a neighborhood search party and a lot of breadcrumbs. But then Dave started noticing something odd. Every morning, the hens were all huddled together in a tight circle, whispering and occasionally side-eyeing him as he approached with the feed. At first, he thought maybe they were plotting another jailbreak or just gossiping about the rooster's questionable comb. But then things started to escalate. One morning, he found a tiny protest sign stuck in the ground, written in what he swears was chicken scratch: no more generic feed. Next to it, a list of demands: organic corn, mealworms on Fridays, and at least 2 days off per week to work on personal projects, dust baths, mostly. Dave laughed it off, assuming his kids were messing with him, until he caught the hens forming a picket line at the coop door, refusing to lay eggs until their demands were met. Their clucking had taken on a new, oddly rhythmic quality, like union chants. The situation reached peak absurdity when Dave's wife found their Alexa playing 9 to 5 at full volume, while the chickens strutted around the backyard in tiny, makeshift vests, sewn from old socks, and pecked angrily at a Feed Equality Now banner. Even the neighbors got involved. Someone started a GoFundMe for underfed hens, and by the end of the week, Dave was fielding calls from local news stations wanting to interview the labor leaders. Things got so wild that Dave had to negotiate with the flock, sliding mealworms under the door like a hostage situation, while the rooster acted as their official spokesperson, or, as Dave called him, the spokes-chicken. In the end, Dave caved and upgraded their feed, gave them weekends off, and even set up a little sandbox for spa days. The hens, satisfied with their new contract, went back to laying eggs, though now they expect a tip jar. The moral of the story? Never underestimate a chicken with a union, because if you do, you might just get egged on.